Well, hello. Let me get this excerpt volume up, but it is almost 2:30, about 2 minutes left before we will dive into some excerpt. Um, just making sure everybody can hear me all right. I hope my chat's working. But yeah, I think it's good to see that everyone managed to check in pretty close to the time. So that being said, we do have 7 people. So I asked earlier if we were interested in seeing a something, Swiss or round robin related, unless of course we're all good and we just want to dive straight into a regular old bracket where in this case, congratulations. You all made it to the top 8. That's so cool. You all get to show up in the graphic. Um so yeah, let me hear the thoughts on this one and I'll start prepping up some stuff shortly. Just making sure that everything's all good on my side. I think so. I had this. I asked around earlier, like, hey, does anybody have tools that I could like run the countdown because it just said starting soon, but it was a bit in a hurry, so I couldn't get that set up in time. But that is 2:30. I can't. I'm stuck in Sittard. Oh, that's someone else. That's unfortunate. Couldn't make it. Cool. I guess then we shall get it started then. Let me ooh, this is mobile layout. Not a fan of this, but process check-in results. Hmm. Let me see. I think this person here. Just do a quick round of seating. Mm, let's see. You here. You about here. Yeah, it should be about right. No hard feelings if don't call that's my best estimation, so don't no hard feelings here, right? So I'm gonna hit start tournament. I'm gonna pick out some matches that I would like to see on stream. So let me get that sorted. Oh, I didn't set up any stations. That's not useful. 1 second. Okay, I want this person on stream. Let's get so and so on stream as well. Then I think this will be a good one. And then yeah, we'll leave it like this for now, and then I will sort it out shortly. So, um, see, 9 viewers. I think all of the participants should be here, so I'll try to keep my life easy and communicate from here to all of you. So, we're gonna play the round ones right now. So in this case, I need Gumin and Lyra on stream. So I will give you that link. If I do this shift, oh, this does not show up on OBS. That's really cool, actually. Huh. Okay, so that's good to know that if I do the Steam overlay, it does not show up on the thing. So let's get these two people in, and then yeah, anyone that's not marked stream match, feel free to play out your match. I'm just putting, you know, round 2 and round 1 just in case some of this goes a little explosive. But in this case, Jig, you're gonna have to hang tight for a bit. Oop. I hope they're gonna see my pings, because it would be that'd be really sad if they didn't. Ah, there we go. Got some gamers pulling up. So let me know if the sound volumes are all correct, because I usually keep my game volumes on the lower side of things. So if it's not really reflecting on stream, be like, oh, I don't think actually game audio is playing at all. Hold on. That would explain a lot of things. Let me fix that actually. Is there just no game audio in this overlay? Oh no, there is. There we go. It's still set to strive. Yeah, there we go. Okay, game audio fixed. Yeah, so both players head up, stand on the station, get, you know, start playing the game, and then shouldn't have to fix that here. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Don't start just yet. I knew I forgot something. I forgot the most important tool of all. Okay, they're started. So if you can, just make this a button check if you can still hear me, otherwise just play it out. I'm not going to switch the screen just yet because I completely forgot to turn on Tournament Stream Helper, which also has a new version. Oh boy. Here's what I'll do. I'll turn off the scoreboard for now and just have you guys full screen. So yeah, I'm not going to commentate this one. Let me just figure out Tournament Stream Helper real quick. Alrighty, I got it all fixed finally. Sorry about that. I had to get a new version of the game real pretty quick, but good to see that both players are pretty even here. These are, you know, two students from the exit mentor bracket a while back, so it's nice that, you know, they haven't I think Lyra's been playing this game for quite some time after the mental bracket, and Gumin, of course, been very busy practicing Blaze Rules, so it's nice that he decided to show up one last hurrah. So, from what it seems, you know, not a lot lost in terms of skill. He takes this game over Lyra. I'm not quite sure what the score is, so it's gonna say 0-0 for a bit. We'll be able to see here. Ah, there we go. Gumin just happened to win his first game, so nothing lost. No time lost. Two of this, both players trading early on. Here comes Alpha Blade with the follow-up, getting the full corner carry here. Press dust. I don't think that might have been an intentional press. Now Lyra with the zoning, but Gumin slowly making his way in. Well, both players trading hit for hit. Of course, the screen space that Lyra can command with Axel makes it that Gumin has to move really fast and very carefully. In this case, these drops affording him the position in, jumping over the 2S. Nice delay on the Rekka. Full pickup. Damage is done though. Both players kind of even on health here. As Gumin tries to desperately chase down Lyra, keep in her face. That's what Chip wants to do best. Doesn't want to Axel go on his game plan at all. Got a nice stagger pressure from close dashes, a bunch of plus frames in your face. Taking round 1 of game 2, putting himself on set point here. So let's see if Lyra can make it as close as the last one. Ooh, almost had the combo there. Nice pick up of 5P, but didn't know the full extension. Now running the pressure, not dodging the command grab. We'll try on the extension, but dropping it unfortunately still has Lyra in the corner. Now breaking out to mid-screen, this is a position that Lyra would really much like. Actually went up and do a mix-up, but unfortunately conceding the great screen control down into Chip counter hit territory. So it's going to hurt a lot as he's going to try run OP, but unfortunately gets thrown into the corner. Burst coming out from Gumin. He really wants to win it in this round, try to maintain pressure. Lyra still has burst on that. Nice press. I see for the extension, there is no burst to get out of this, so Axel bombers Gumin to the corner, runs a full discharge. Gumin trying to play a little bit more patient, of course, you know, being more active when throwing buttons out, but still, he's quite afraid of, whereas I think he just has to kind of go gung-ho here, you know, teleport behind, throw, you do have RC, and there we go, a good 2S from Lyra will tie up the rounds. Delaying his potential set win. Danger time already this early. I mean, by statistics, the amount of players we had, I was imagining it was going to be a wild one. It already being right now, and it ended. So not a lot of damage on board for both players not fully experienced with doing the maximum combo just yet. Again, bomber loop, not quite, but damage is damage. Now, trying to keep him in the corner, but to teleport out. Gumin now with the hands on the steering wheel. Taking space, jumps over the super, but unfortunately straight into the arms of Lyra. Nice burst, no punish. Game of an out right there. Lyra's feeling pretty good here. You know, a couple hits away from tying up a set here. Alpha Blade follow up, hitting its mark, tries to blitz, but low from Gumin. Now trying to overwhelm her with options. It's the overhead in, that should be a nice couple. Drops it unfortunately, nice mix. And the walk-up throw takes it out 2-0. Oh, hello Suppins, it's me on the commentary, aka Teruman. Alright, well, that was not you quite yet, Jig. I gotta get Tatzeta, and but you can sit here and hang out though. That's cool. Tatzeta fellow and his Lackey fellow in here. Don't forget to report your scores, everybody. Especially, it would be nice if the winner reports it, of course. Makes my life easier. I'm going to pretend that everybody hears this, and I'm going to not look at Chalong. And if I come back and there is no, and Gumin is not lined up to face Jig, I'm going to get very mad. I'm going to get angry. You don't like it when I'm angry. got Tatzeta and there is Lackey. Oh my gosh. Both players are here. Lackey flexing the 0 ping icon. Hello, Twitch chat room. What was he gonna say? I'm scared now. I know where you live, Tatzeta. As TO, I have your home address. True, true. Character swap, man. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, character select. Because Tatzeta is normally on the Leo, and we got... Oh, that's an IP address. Oh, heavens. I think it's missing a few numbers from an actual IP address, but that would be something so powerful. It's like, just before you sit down on the bracket, you just send your opponent's IP address, and you're like, be careful. Mind the matchup. Mind how you're gonna... Mind your next few interactions here. Alright. Slowly, Tatzeta finding their way over to the Leo pick. And here we go. We got Lackey. Was also one of the students in the Exert Mentor bracket. And Tatzeta was actually one of the mentors. So let's see how the dynamic will have changed after... I think it's been like 2 months since the bracket. See if anything's changed. But considering the Leo-Faust matchup, I can imagine this is kind of a pain for Leo. In the sense of like Faust has really good neutral control buttons, right? Throwing out the big far slash, also is like 2HS to really control space, as well as just throwing out items, right, to be obnoxious. So let's see how Tatzeta can get their way in, right, and start running that impressive Leo mix, because once they're in, there's not a lot that Faust can do other than system mechanics and maybe a well-timed 5D. So already in the corner, but a good press from Lackey, putting the momentum a bit short, but so far the damage is being done. Good 5P, actually 2K, swaps him, stagger pressure. Ooh, drops the combo. It's unfortunate, but the situation still looking very much Tatzeta pressing into the back turn. I would not recommend, unless you're me, of course, but yeah, now running the far slash combo. Yeah, there we go. One tick away. It was one situation away from taking it out. So Tatzeta up one now. Let's see if Lackey can take this next one a little bit more, you know, towards his favor, keep his speed control. Granted, Lackey does come from the Strive scene. Big shout out to him for that. And plays May there, so it's kind of a big different worlds here, right? Both characters do have these nice buttons, but May does have her ways to get in really quickly, so I don't know where that overlap with Faust came. Tries to... Man, Mini Faust is the homie, dude. Like, Tatzeta out here trying to like parry Mini Faust, send him back, make it his own, but Mini Faust decides like, ayo, nah, walking the other way. So Tatzeta being mad about that, tries to get in there running some crazy mix. Will he punish the far slide? Ooh. Ooh. Punishes the JHS. That's something. What is this message? Oh heavens. Anyways, Tatzeta already straight away in, so not giving like any opportunity to try to utilize his long buttons. Gets the jackpot hammer before she doesn't hit. Good block on the JD. Presses 2P out of the slope. This is going to be a good situation. Doesn't know Berserker's cross up. First from Lackey has enough. Wants to try and play this game. Ooh, scalpel pull just not hitting, giving Tatzeta ample room to come in, but the 2K press into bomb. Will give him some space. Now, again, try to utilize some of the longer Faust buttons if you can. Nice, low flower. Yeah, now you're cooking. He's getting warmed up, trying to remembering how this Exert game works. Look at this, much better compared to last game. Running this mix, getting... Oh, that's an unfortunate use of Copter. And good throw. RC to extend. Can he kill? I don't think so, but... He did like 2 hits, 1 hit away. Oh no, the oil slick denying the Berserker's charge. Jumps over. Type, back turn. He is an anti-air. RC to extend. Yes, nice use of plus frames. And that extension should do it. What a turnaround here from Tatzeta. Putting himself on set point here and has burst still. Lackey will be close to his, right? Just needs a few more hits. I'm getting distracted by whoever Jig is typing, but Ooh, disjoint on the JD hitting, but unfortunately went for the forward follow-up, right? So that puts him in a tumble state, which will OTG the hits. Typically, mid-speed, you want to go for up, and then in the corner, you want to go forward for the wall splat. I'd say capitalizing on this mistake. Now running the big, scary Leo mix. He does have 100 meter. Let's see if he will extend here. Yep. And RC here if he wants to keep going, but we'll just take the back turn, overhead. Good blocks from Lackey. This is 6P. Wanted to armor through something, baits the DP, but nope. Full punish, but there we go. 6P, 6P, 6P. Jackpot on the foul. Look at that. He's massive. Almost a regular size Faust. But he can use, let's see how he utilizes this Faust. I like that. I like that. Using the Mega Faust to cover for the 5D. But Tatzeta understands he's one hit away from closing out the set. But he's real patient until he gets his in, and with that chip damage, we'll take it over Lackey 2-0. That's some gangster shit right there. Alright. Let me get that Gumin versus Jig on stream now. And while we wait for those players, see if I have any other things coming up here. Let's get my fellow man up on stream here, and then let me quickly sort out these final stream matches. Yep, that will be a good one. I think if I just do it like this, it should be okay, right? Sensation, stream. You'll put this on the stream, and I think that should be a nice bit of programming there. But I called the station stream match. Oops. Okay. I think I got all the stream matches set up, so that should be... Most of it will be streamed from here on out, because low amount of play participants it can occur. This is our, I think, second time being online, in the full online bracket. Of course, we do plan to run a few more in the future. Can we Chalong hack Bifox into the bracket? No, I think I gave everybody ample time to sign up, so stay tuned for the next one. And of course, we're working with Lackey here to set up some Strive onlines too, so do stay tuned for that. But for now, the perennial Exert bracket with Gumin versus SuperJig. One student versus a mentor. Let's see how he ends up pretty early bursting on a trade situation. See if he can punish the crosswise heals. Unfortunately, doesn't. So now Jig with the big scary Slayer mix-ups. Use the teleport dash to just get up and throw. That's one of Jig's favorite mix-ups, right? Just teleporting through you, throwing. So do have that input ready, of course. And very clean first round coming out from Jig himself. Awful blade follow-up, I beat, but the 2K not just hitting, so just rips out the 2HS, another favorite of Jig. Under pressure mix-up, always deadly, you know, trying to guess. Just stays a little out of range that you don't get the throw on Jig. Help on RC, you know, it's safe. Yeah, it's looking very, very much the Slayer game. Unfortunately, I think the experience difference is showing here, right? Gumin recently picking up the game a few months ago. Might have played into some Slayers, but we didn't have a whole lot of Slayers in the mentor bracket. Also, like, for the most part, we have a monopoly on the Slayer players in EU, funnily enough. Just in the Netherlands. I think that's where all the Slayer players congregate for some reason. So, playing against Slayer is definitely one of those characters where you... Like, he also wants to run very risky pressure on you. There's a lot of gaps. And it's not a simple gap as in you should just press. You do have to understand, like, what is the thing you have to do before you can press into that gap. Typically, IBing into Slayer is a major help, right? It will just slow, it will make a lot of stuff, open up a lot of windows for you to actually press, maybe throw them out, right? But one of the things is that Slayer does like it when you press into him, right? Get those counter hits, just like that. Taking Alpha beat up, did actually low profile, I was like, motherfucker. He basically goes invisible. Ooh, nice IB, yeah, there we go, that's a good one. So IB, it's late, right? Makes it from like +3 to minus something crazy. You can also IB the under pressure, which will close out all options from Slayer and like with like mash 2k or something. For most characters, they're like 2ks on universal. There we go, running the pressure. Tries to Mappa Hutch out of there. Right? We've been looking pretty good in this round, but the excellent dandy step movement from Jig, you know, just dancing straight. No, punish the bomb bunker! Oh, you let Jig get away with war crimes there, son. That's pain, that's pain. You will learn this one forever. This one will be ingrained. You must punish the un-RC'd Pow Bunker. Jig now with burst. A little trolling. Does get the danger warning, so... Ooh, nice reset. But unfortunately, Gamma's not only OTG, so giving him the space. Nice, gets in. Both players pretty close on danger. That was an interesting daddy step interaction. Close. Gold burst coming out. We see a dead on time. Tries to go for the Alpha Blade follow-up. Not quite hitting the mark. Both players playing it patiently. Get in there. Get in there, big dog. You got that danger warning. Get in there. Nice. There we go. There we go. Takes a round. That's progress right there. Nice. Big, really fast punch from Chip here, right? It's like a 3-frame startup. Absurd. And his crosswise heals, not quite hitting. Yet, it's one of those interesting moves how to punish, right? Like, you have to punish it while he's still in the air, because once he touches the ground, he's safe. And there it is. Big hit. Burst. Luckily connecting, so GuminGumi the out. Ooh, good. An attempt from Jig there to try and jump back, right? Control a bit of space, but Gumin ever mobile. A good mix here. Nice delay with the JS. Just keeping him in the air a little. Both players beating for Gumin. Yeah, I beat punch. No! No, Gumin! Oh, nice get him. Yeah, great beat. Damage. Combo's not real, but damage is. Trying to press into the good shield. Good hold at the end there. Tries to fault his defense. Oh, it's a Mappa, and there we go. Gumin takes a game. Woohoo. Oh, we're going back to the room. Jig hopping off. During a character select. Now that's interesting. Random. Oh, what level of interesting BM are we seeing today? Yep, found a really good Venom bundle, right? That 2S round start, very nice. Low profiling the overhead. Alright, true. Slow run up. Yeah, Bro knows his buns a little bit. Doesn't quite hit the black hole charge, but maintaining the distance on Chip here, sets the ball, but 2HS kind of big. Ooh, does not check the overhead. Tries to, use a little bit of poke. Just stingray. Flow slash is one hell of a button, but unfortunately so is Chip JD. Nice. Put it to the corner, run that mix, but command grab jumps out. Nice. Blitz. Sets up the ball, runs behind it. Nice jump in. Ooh, that ball slowly flying over him, but gets the sweep. Black hole. Good Chip. Good block on the dust, but good check from Jig. We'll keep Gumin a little honest there. Sets up the black hole stinger aim, but unfortunately it flies away, so not doing a lot, but there is no meter on the side of Gumin here, which is not an ideal state when you want to play into Venom. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of meter also on Jig's side here. The Dark Angel closes out, but the 6HS will do it. Jig now, once again, on set point here. Feeling the random. Alpha. 5 Bs over him. Pain. Yeah, good jump in and catch the ball set, so no further extension. Getting a lot of these resets in, but damage is damage, and corner putting Jig into the corner is a strong start. So slowly trying to walk up. That's very cool. Nice to fault this defensive way. Good jump in. Ooh, blocks the low. Sweep in. Keeping it very, very limited, right? Like a lot of sweeps. Of course, Jig not the most seasoned Venom player, doesn't know where the good runs are, but not how to combine them. So that should, one more hit from Gumin should close out the round here. Ah, you should just alpha blade it. Oh, you're gonna have to hold all that, son. Oh, that's interesting. And he tries to. No, that was. Try to reset throw. Anyways, Gumin now here on set point as well. Let's see. Get in there, dog. You don't want to give Venom the screen position. Nice. Fuzis. Fortunately, he sets the ball really far in the air. He can still teleport to it, of course. It's still up there. Ooh, good jump out on the command grab, right? That stuff. That shit catches a lot of people. Trying to back away. Not giving the opportunity. Nice empty jump low, but doesn't get the full extension U corner. Once again, Jig checking him in the air. Tries to go for the match struggle in neutral. We're doing a little trolling. Oh, almost got the full pickup, but Jig is getting a lot of damage here in these reset situations. Gets the command grab, but unfortunately not in the corner to be able to pick up a whole lot. Ooh, throw. And sets it to OTG, and there we go. Gumin takes it 2-1. That was an interesting decision from Jig there at the end. I think he was trying to have a bit of fun with it. But, hey, a dub's a dub, so good job to Gumin. Moving on the Queener side, as we should be getting a ZF Classic here. And we get Mr. Crisis Core Chris versus Tatzeta. Lobby link in there as well. So I'm gonna look to chat, see if Jig has something to say about what the motivation was behind that was, and because I'm just curious to hear. We're trying to have a little fun here, of course, right? Seeing as he's one of the more seasoned players in our scene, right? A common top 8er, the occasional top 4 show up. And Gumin, of course, putting in the hard work during the student bracket, hasn't really played a whole bunch of Exit. I think this is the first time he's launched the game since like the end of the mentor bracket. Having a peek over at the Discord. I'm hoping he doesn't have to suddenly leave. Okay, there's Chris. And Tatsei just posting GIFs. Oh. My secondary is random. So based. Anyways, thanks to everyone like tuning in, having a look, having a gander at this fun new venture I'm trying to go on here. I'm trying to host some more online ZF stuff. I was indeed hoping to see some of the international folks we have in the Discord that can't unfortunately make it out to our offlines as frequently, but do react to match pings and getting some games in our Discord. But hey, we will grow. We will grow our online scene. Don't you worry. It's only up from here, supposedly. Hopefully people don't fatigue out of this venture. That's always there's good intentions, and then there is how people react to it. But enough about the sob story. getting into Crisis Core Faust versus Tatseta Leo. So a rematch of the set we watched earlier with Tatseta versus Lackey, but now we got a person that's been giga chilling on the Faust for a very long time, and also apparently has much better luck with his items, right? Starting off with the Jackpot Donuts and a good bit of damage. Gets the nice little black hole combo here. Look at his damage already piling up. It's the 2K. With his pressure, another Jackpot with the Mega Faust. Yeah, bonk him. Slow overhead. Tries to run in, backdash, but Circle Slash not crossing up and giving him back turn stance, so that's a very sad layout. That's a strong dominant first round coming out here from Crisis Core. I know Crisis Core has been putting a lot of work into the Xrd career. Of course, they've been participating in the BlazBlue mentor-student bracket, but over the course, his heart remains with Xrd, and boy, does he put effort into learning this game. It's only up. We'll go big bomb for both, but the life lead in the favor of Crisis Core. Chris will make that trade a-okay. Right? Look at backing off already, right? Like, trying to maintain the distance. He got really long normal, so he doesn't need to play this up-close tussle with... oh my god, that was slick. But yeah, he doesn't need to play this up-and-close face-to-face brawl with Leo if he can help it, right? Just throw out some items, throw out the bombs, throw out the paper bag, control this neutral space, use really long buttons. That's a really weird back turn situation, but... Ow. Oh, and there's the 5D finally coming through. Okay, doing his best impression of Bedman, doing a really high above the screen task C. Now, Chris finding the way through the hits. And going through the J2K, 2HS, the boom trading. Tries to scalpel pull as well, but doesn't quite make it through. B working. Okay, well, gets a little hit here. One more interaction, and there it is. The RC Thor Chris Classic. First game going to Chris here. Water. So a lot of interesting decision making coming out from Chris. Definitely tries to back off, create screen space, throw out items, because Leo excels at being in your face, and Faust can also be really good in your face, but it can also be really good far away. So if you can help it, just deny Leo one of his best options. And look at Chris utilizing the one and only main reversal tool that Faust does have. Right? It's a strike and roll dust that lets him get through some of this mix-up. And now using also his very good anti-air buttons to deny Tatseta angles of approach, throw, block, baits the burst. But here's Tatseta with the Berserker. It's throwing for his troubles. Keep in the corner, throwing the bombs over, and the slow overhead hitting, and there it is. This on set point here, actually. Quick work. But unfortunately gets hit by the Looney Tunes anvil, the one ton. Well, there's a meteor actually, so that's gonna be an interesting situation. Unfortunately, runs into a combo, so not able to capitalize a lot of the meteor, but uses scalpel pulls, simple little combo, does a little damage, put him into the corner. There's a trampoline, maybe we can push him into the unblockable, and there it is. Outside doing not himself not a lot of favors by FDing away. Now making way in, trying to close the gap a bit. Yep, nice air to air, but forgot the name of the move, but the falling special not hitting the mark, so not bringing him back down, giving Chris some room to breathe. Now he's kind of just dancing in this corner, right? This is the ideal situation that Leo wants you in, but Chris is making work for himself. Now tries to run the crazy mix-up, but there is Chris with the throw. Big scalpel pull. Trying to set up something. There's a bomb, boom, trying to hold him, but the Berserker slash from all the way. Landing it to mark. Didn't give it her box last defense. Oh, that's interesting. Well, that is... I got distracted by chat, so I couldn't commentate that last segment, but that is indeed Chris taking it 2-0 over Tatseta. A lot of 2-0s recently. As we head on over to the next one, let me see who I need. Okay, I can't see the very bottom of this bracket, but... is it just... Oh wait, is this bracket a little delayed? No, okay, that should be dealt with. So going to have... Oh, I think somebody's going to get a replay here, so we'll just wait for the scores to report, but I think it is indeed going to be Tatzeta versus Lyra now, so let me get that. Lyra and Tatzeta. Stream match. So far, very happy to see that everybody indeed reporting their scores very diligently. I didn't have to shout at anybody. We got some seasoned tournament players here, right? It's so nice. They not only know how to do this in offline, right? Say the GGs, you know, talk about the match real quick, but after that, a straight beeline to the TO desk. Hey, I beat that guy. I beat that person. Okay, so they're not doing me any favors right now by not reporting the score, so I'm gonna have to get angry about that in a second. Because Chris needs to indeed report his score. So I'm just gonna report it right now. So this is the first failed reporting. So I need my overlays. Grr. You hear that, Chris? Angry at you. You didn't report your score frame 0. So, here we go. This is another quintessential one, just like we had before. The master of being in your face and running that shit and running that mix, right? Versus the keep out genius. So, Tatzeta already making a really good decision of that. You know, very slow jump forward, jumping over the 2HS from Lyra. Now hitting out all the GPs and responses. Lyra trying to desperately make it out of this corner, but I think this little block to do you a ton. One hit away and gets chucked into the corner. Axel Bomber doesn't quite get the pickup, but that's a baited DP. Could have got a little more out of that. But you know, a punish is a punish. Better than no punish. Burst him into the corner, so Lyra's feeling this. Not a bit emotional burst, but I don't know. Especially if you're not going to FD the boom afterwards. That's a sunken burst, painfully. You're making the way in. That's an unfortunate use of 2S. So now, I'll say a few more hits away from closing out Lyra. So far, the same option seems to be working repeatedly. Gets the stun now, so let's see if Lyra is indeed mashing that controller. Is not, and that's a perfect from Tatzeta. Taking the first game, going 1-0. You have to be very careful when pressing into Leo back turn. You know, unless you're a baller like me, you just throw him on his back turn K anyways. You kind of want to try and block that or really utilize a reversal tool. Fortunately, I think maybe the timing not quite right. Yeah, there's the use the Ben 10, but I think maybe she might have gotten her inputs mixed up due to the way Tatzeta's moving, but that's just a raw 2HS. I think the Ben 10 inputs are being missed. Which can explain a lot, and that's quite painful. Yeah, take it a little slow, you know, you don't need to overcommit. With air dash in, I'd say getting instantly closing the gap, and Lyra not punishing that. Now opens up the avenue for Tatzeta to run the Leopathic pending. Big side. Oh my god, I'm getting a little... Alright. Good press, try to close the gap a bit, but YRC Boom, try to catch something. Lyra not giving. There's a 2P reset, and puts himself on set point here. Overwhelming. Full gas. And there's the round start Ben 10 on the 2D. Very interesting option, I think, indeed. It's like if you represented the air dash 3 times, like the air option like 3 times already, why not just go for the Hail Mary 2D? But Lyra does the key to them all, Ben 10. Which gets put in the corner here, so now starts the back to mix, and finally Ben 10 hitting the mark. Big 6HS counter, but unfortunately trade, so no pickup for Lyra. Help close to even here, and Ren sends Sickle Flashes right through Heavy Boom. Slowly walks up and painful. Driven out of the corner, but that's no problem for Leo as he RCs to finish off the combo. You had burst! Garfield, you had burst. I don't think I deserve that copy pasta. I'm not even playing. Anyways, that's 2-0 for Tatzeta. As I would like, indeed, these players already. I'm just gonna have to message At Lackey, at SuperJig, but I know SuperJig's already here. Grinder, Strem match. Yes. By the way, Suppins, this tournament stream helper shit, so cool, man. All I have to do is like click one button and I just get the next set auto-loaded. You can't see it because I have it on a different scene, but it moves the bracket along like this. Of course, you got your custom assets because Sonic Riders. Shout out to the Sonic Riders scene, by the way. They got a EU qualifiers tonight, so finally an EU only bracket. We won't have to suffer under 14 frame delay based, not based, cringe netcode. Oh, good job with the raid of 22. Thanks for joining. Hello. Welcome to Zero Fundamentals. We're doing a funny little online bracket. We're trying to start doing our online shit a bit. So we're out here in the Netherlands, home of Exert, and currently we're just doing a small little playthrough of our little local heroes. So if any of you stick around, awesome. But here we go. We got SuperJig doing having a little bit of random select fun, especially against the former student players from our student bracket from a few months ago. Lackey being one of those, picking up the Faust from one of our Faust mains. Jig normally on Slayer, hang out in random select, press some random buttons. But hopefully he doesn't cut his run too short, because this is Jig on loser side. So he keeps up the random select funnies and ends up getting 0-2'd. Not too helpful, but sets up this multi-item toss. So have a great team. Awesome, yeah. Hope the Exert bracket went well. By the sounds of it, you're in good spirits. So thanks for leaving your viewers over here. Hopefully they enjoy some Dutch Exert. Unfortunately, Jig not showing off on the best foot here with a random select, but it is what it is. We try to have a little fun with our recent beginners. Oh, that's a painful situation. Normally the going my way should get Giga punished, but Mini Faust, the homie, just comes in, holds down the neutral, holds down the pressure, giving Lackey the out and the first round. Good jump back to JK as well. Didn't go my way, pushing the corner, tries to hit the slow overhead, but Jig jumping back and out of it. Now trading spaces. Lackey not deterred, pressing buns. 2 HS, but countering it going in the favor of Jig. He went to the full Berserker slash. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, there we go. Run that pressure. Big counter hit. RC's for the extension. Ooh, that just missed. Unfortunately, no tech from Lackey. Will put him in this knockdown situation. Good press out though. Item gets a little donut. Big neutral buns, but Jig bursting here. Wants to close it out right now. Doesn't want to try and chant any more up to chance. The whole blitz, but jumps into the paper bomb. Scalpel pull. Tries to get close. He does have meter on his side, but unfortunately didn't FD the last hit. The Berserker slash will tie up the rounds here. Faust might be hated. Nah, don't hate on the homie. Holding down that neutral real good. Honest good neutral. Walks the flash kick. Let's see what kind of damage it will do. Good setup. Unfortunately, JH just pushing Jig the wrong way. Not into the trampoline. Person Lackey doesn't want to stay in the corner any longer. Tries the door. YFC. Nice low. Ooh, Jig here on dire straits. And beats him on the Blitz War. A little combo out. Burst from Jig. It's going to be his last leg. Bomb hits, and there we go. 5K, Lackey taking game 1. Looking pretty good here. Now, let's see if Jig sticks through to the random select, or that's a return to lobby. I think the big boy pants are coming on. We're going to be seeing the Slayer from Jig. His main, of course. Just recently said in the Discord chat that, in fact, random select is a secondary pick. Which, take that however you will. Here we go, game 2. And already big foul bunker coming out. That's looking a lot stronger from Jig here. His journey closing the gap. And then 5D, the old man reaction check, not being passed by Lackey. Now has to hold this crazy Slayer mix-up as he gets stunned this early already. That's it, a perfect. Straight up. Well, you can clearly tell that Jig was playing around last game, but the gloves are off. The adult-sized pants are being worn with the belt. Blocks the crosswise, it's punished, but Jig not too interested. Straight away bursts it, trying to cut the momentum short and get his own going. Look at the damage already. Push him to the corner, gets a nice Slayer combo. What's the mix? Jumps up. Yes, nice block and throw from Lackey. Put him in the corner, the slow overhead, hitting, going his way. Once he gets chucked and the item hits off screen. But Jig still getting the hit. Door to close the gap. Both players desperately trying to trade sweep position. Just slow red. Damn, Lackey looking pretty good here. The door, YRC fake out, but full blitz shield will deny him the option. And the Elter Skelter. There we go. A game back from Jig, tying up the set here. That was looking kind of scary there at the end, right? Lackey looking pretty good with those slow overheads and the options. I think he would try to throw at one point, but just out of range and getting an overhead instead. Still working in his favor. Now we're going to final game, game 3 here. The crosswise will hit, but not the second one. So no full pickup for Jig here. He didn't get quite to the auto burst point, but nevertheless, Lackey hanging on here, trying to FD out Slayer. Base the burst for another power bomb. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Power bomb pro. It's a brave throw, right? Because he could have just gone, it's late. Given the opportunity, another throw. Yo, these are stacking up now. Oh, tries to door through, but his own item denying it. And there it is. Jig reversing the whole situation, now putting himself on set point here. Start 5K, close the gap instantly, trying to run that Slayer pressure. That's an interesting trade there, but Jig not deterred, gets his way in, dashes in, nice hit. That's going to lead to a good chunk of damage. Looking at already half health, but Guts kicking in now. Won't make it as cool of a combo video as before. Jackpot hammer, not hitting, but Lackey building the screen position, right? Pushing him to the corner. Throws the black hole, but unfortunately good press from Jig. The black hole denies him any further options, right? The candy step being sucked back in. Still finding his way in, waits out patiently, and ooh, that JD hitting. All right, well, Jig takes it 2-1. That's a fast departure from Lackey, as I think that will be all from Lackey. Now, I think that's all for our first of 2 matches. So from now on, to all you tournament participators, listen carefully. We're going into first to 3s, right? BO5s. So to get my winner side match going of Gumin versus Crisis Core. Brother just spamming. All right. Oh, I didn't swap the screen. Oops. Very high quality production over here, of course. Alright, there's Gumin and there's Crisis. I need this Jig fellow to scooch. There we go. A little bit of TOing required, a little bit of forceful motivation. You know, just telling him fuck off. But here we go. Gumin making it pretty far here, right? Of course, Jig giving away, I would say giving away the set he played against Gumin by going random select. Now putting him in this interesting winner side situation, right? Playing the winners finals off against one of our mentors in Crisis Core. So let's see how Gumin the student will stack up. For any new watchers, Gumin was part of our student mentor bracket, and Since then, I think the last time he's launched Exert was after the bracket. We've been focusing more on our BlazBlue Student Mentor bracket, so he's been working really hard on that. So let's see if he can quickly de-rust in this winners finals against a player that's a little bit more experienced with the way the Exert runs. This bracket has indeed been a lot more interesting with Gumin running it through, so thank you for your service on that. As Gumin's already pretty close to taking the round here over Crisis Core. One late burst, that's quite the hero burst here, so let's see if he can add it up against the stun. Let's see if he can mash for his life before he falls down. Unfortunately not. The way that's stacked up. So unfortunate. We're so close, right? The hero burst. That could have been all Gumin, but gets stunned. And then the trampoline just too close. But anyways, going into this next round, blocking the mix-ups. Nice jump in. Jumping right over the far slide. Nice upper blade in, you know, constantly closing the gap. But not leading to a whole lot of damage, right? This is going to build up eventually. Even though Faust, most of Faust's combos outside of like crazy item or meter dump extensions, right, is not going to lead to a whole lot of damage or true Oki situations, but if you stack it up with the limited combos of Chris versus no combos from Gumin, it is going to add up. Nice mix up there. Let's see if he gets the second hit. Yeah, there we go. He's starting to remember what to do now. Unfortunately, blitz tap from Crisis will end Gumin's pressure right here. Throw into the corner. See, OTG. Dead angles out. Blocks the slow overhead. That's away from the going my way. Interesting option to go there. He might get the punish. Tries to teleport in. Force uses the 6P. Backdashes away from 2K, but unfortunately jumps straight into it. And Crisis confirms it into the going my way, taking game 1. That's real close shit right there. So let's see how we cook going into game 2. And big JD to see if he can pick up. Looking good. Ooh, push himself back to the corner. Nice. Yeah, that's an interesting way to walk lane. Meteors. So Gumin trying to back away, right? Not trying to deal with that crazy situation, but the minion Faust slowly falling down, catches him out of the teleport. Now there is a minion Faust behind him, so let's see if he can keep track of that. Oh, he left. He had enough. The black hole pulling you back. No, you don't get this extension at all, son. Nice run under. Faust run, chip run speed, very good indeed. Dead angle coming out, good block on the slow head. Does the double pogo slam. 2HS. Giving a round to Gumin here. Looking a lot stronger now from the last few ones, right? Big tussle. Now coming a little on top. It's a JD, 6K hitting, you know, the later portions of Faust 5D just for the strike control, so giving the opportunity. No, it was a counter, but it didn't get the full tumble state, so that's interesting. Push himself in the corner. Nice. Look at these mix-ups from him. Oh, gets the extension. Wait, did he buffer the jump install? Damn, here I was just talking about how he was a bit rusty, hadn't touched the game, and finally gets the, you know, he's a little warmed up now, starts doing the buffer jump installs. That's really cool. I'll have to read this, copy fast a little bit, because Gumin looking real good here, so it wouldn't be justice to make this about myself in a bit. 2K, and there it is. Crisis Core Chris tying up the rounds here, putting himself on set point. If Gumin can put himself fully on the board, slow shuriken trading into the going my way. Alpha Blade's under, but the falling JK. Being a little honest. Now trying to run that pressure. Gamma Blade. Hitting, but burst coming out. There are meteors falling, so if you can. Ooh, just away from it. Very nice. Teleports in, trades. Forcefully trades the paper bomb into Chris's face. Ooh, unfortunate backdash. Falling into the trampoline. This is an unfortunate interaction, right? Falling into the trampoline, falling in the back end of going my way, taking all these hits. And teleports into the poison. Oh, sorry, no, Chris is not on set point. I even got mixed up by my own call. This is first to 3. You got one more game. I'm a professional host, I swear to God. Good start with the crouching 2S. That's a 5D hitting the wrong way. Run up, close the gap, right? Stay in Faust's face, but unfortunately air dashing doesn't always work when he covers that that space with item throws. Nice press on the slow overhead, gets the anti-air, gets the counter hit. Great beat, not true combo, but the damage is indeed real. Good trade. This is getting, you know, the funny buttons in, so every time that Gumi tries to jump in, he gets trade out instead, and he sets the situation neutral, which is, of course, in Faust's favor with his long buttons. Now getting the door mix-up RC. Gumin bursting on this first round, trying to keep prices in the corner. Unfortunately, not working out, but getting the hits in. It's thrown in return. There is a lot of meter on the side of Gumin, see if he can still utilize it. Unfortunately, not. Now, Chris is indeed on set point. Going his way. Okay. Yes, the corner combo. Look at the damage stacking up now, right? Chip, of course, with the lowest defense in this game. You can TOD this character any day, all day. Go through 2 HS counter hits. Let's go. Look at the damage. Look at the combo. Unfortunately, doesn't get the Alpha Blade knockdown. There is a 100 meter on the side of Chris. Do the full item toss. Oh, he didn't go for it. Trying to stay away now, but JD counter hit, very good. Whoa! That was a teleport of all time. Okay, that was a cool teleport, but unfortunately Chris closes it out. Well, unfortunately for Gumin, closes it out 3-0, advancing onto to Grand here. Very good looks here from Chris, as we will now be getting Tatzeta versus SuperJig. Hello chat, what'd you miss? A whole lot. But the students, right, from a few months ago, they cooking of course. They're doing their best, they're doing the good looks. But in the end, you know, experience is showing over them. And all I can say is that there's a lot of potential still, right? If they were to keep grinding, keep working on it, they could tussle with the big dogs we have here. They can. But for now, the expected result. Oh God, who put on birthday train? I'm gonna have to do some stern talking to after this. I can't concentrate this. Anyways, good 5P at the counter hit, and then the 6P counter hit confirmed. Flash kick from Tatzeta, cutting it short. Right straight away, getting the counter hit. Simple combo, push him to the corner. Another bite, force counter hit, power bunker. The Slayer damage. Just when you thought like, okay, if this character fishes counter hits, I just don't do anything, and then they gave him a command grab, which sets up his counter hit. And there, excellent footsie gameplay from SuperJig. Takes the first round very confidently over Tatzeta. Brother man's cooking, but Tatzeta now getting the clean jump in, right? Sets up the back turn stance, running the cool Leo mix. Goes for another back turn until he dashes through. Nope, just K. That's a really fast option. Drops out of stance, goes for the throw, but now giving Jig the out. Damage looking good. Fortunately, he gets baited, but not punished. That hitting the back. Whoa! That was an interesting attempt to find the front. Baits the burst. He's slowly walking forward towards it. Now getting the power bunker. 6B attempt to try and catch. Reset. Both players bursting. Crosswise heal, not quite hitting. Nice mix. Okay, Tatzeta, can he close it out? There it goes. Ties up the rounds. We got ourselves a game here. Nice cross up, man. Man's cooking. Go for it. Another cross up. Another cross up. Look at the Leo mix. He just wants to keep running this, right? Going to the back turn stance. Get these throw-in vuln normals out there. Keep running it through. Just not giving Jig the opportunity, the out. Goes for the meter dump. It's through RC extended, probably not. Goes into another back turn stance. Burst from Jig. Has to, right? He's on his last leg. Unfortunately gets flash kicked. Ooh, reversal. Big hit. Now, blocked DP. Of course, no counter hit, which means not a lot of damage for Slayer just yet. And the 2D to jump right over the 2HS. Let's see if Jig can get more opportunities to get his mix-ups going, right? Oh, this is the first to 2 still. Well, this is a first to two, so Tatzeta looking pretty good here, right? Looking to move on to winner, to lose his final. It's a nice flash kick, right? Jig trying to burst him into the corner. Crosswise, you're not going punish, so now mix-ups being set by Tatzeta. Look at him go. He's not giving Jig any opportunity to get out. I think he's trying to respond to some of these turns with throw, but timing it just a little too late perhaps, and getting hit by the thrown invuln property from 5k, and that's Tatzeta here on set point. Seems Jig can make a comeback because he was looking strong, of course, right? When the momentum is in favor of Jig, getting these big counter hits, he can cleanly close up a round. So both players are really good at running their single player mix-up. Getting the, Jig trying to get those mix-ups, left, right, there you go. The momentum, both players, when they got their hands on the driver's wheel, right? Steering wheel, running the momentum of the game, getting the momentum they like, the pressure they want. They can quickly and cleanly close out these rounds. So we'll now try to see if Jig can indeed deny that. What happened there? I thought that was a burst. Anyways. Oh, that Berserker Slash just hitting behind is unfortunate for Jig, putting himself in the corner, so giving Tatzeta all the opportunity to run this Leo mix. Just getting the big counter hit now. Getting all these hits in. Let's see if Jig can indeed. Ooh! That was one hell of a call out. The overhead looking real good. Throw. No RC to extended. Blocks the super burst, but he still has RC to make it safe. And dashes out to close some space, and 6p from Jig to close it out. Tying the setup 1-1. Both players looking real good here, fighting for their lives, right? Jig taking a moment, concentrate, analyze how those games went, right? What went well, what didn't go so well, how can I maximize the winning interactions. We'll see what the round start is now. And the Footloose journey doing all kinds of strange hurt box shifting, giving Jig the clean punish. Bites on wake up, gets the counter, drives back to the corner, another bite. Look at the full extension, but blocks the deep. Yes, and bait the burst, there it is. Looking real good here for Jig now. Runs a clean air combo, but Tatzeta, not deterred, will flash kick again. Both players just throwing at each other now, looking good. There it is. Tatzeta mix-ups. Now on the plate, gets the overhead. Next mix-up. Goes for the reversal, beats through the 5k, tried to OTG kill, but unfortunately not quite enough damage, and the flash kick whiffing does not allow Tatzeta to burst, right? Red X of shame. He's showing, getting the crosswise here now, but moving up. There was a counter hit. Looking real good. Ooh, ID, and then good punish. ID reset, old man reaction check, not coming out. This is looking all Jig right now. Jig we saw at the start of the set, the counter hit. Burst almost on deck here from Tatzeta. Let's see how Jig will bait it out. With the reset 6p, we'll do it 2-1. Jig advancing forward. That's it for you. Sorry, that is not quite loser's final yet, so I might have misspoke. So you're being professional out here. Now we will be going into a versus 3 and a rematch from 4. I will have to take responsibility on that one, of course, right? First to 3 gives you a whole different mental shift and way of thinking. You now try to plan for how you will run, how you will maintain your energy and the ways of thinking you have across potentially 5 games instead of just 3. So that might have affected some decision making. What Tatzeta was looking for, right? Maybe trying to press a little more than he should have. Limit testing, trying to understand a bit of what was going on, but ultimately SuperJig takes it over. Both players showing good sportsmanship here as we will be going into our next match. Jeez. Gumin versus. Hey yo, these fellas need to report their scores first. I need the matchup. Paid. Oh, there we go. Somebody reported it. I need it for the overlays. Hands are shaking, so Jig again starting off with the random select. And again, RNG's onto the Leo. So here we go. Both players playing characters that like to be in each other's faces. Of course, we're getting two different layers of inexperience here, right? Like we have Gumin on the overall inexperience of Exert as a whole. Definitely knows some of what Chip does. Has, you know, the potential to grow. Wait, why is this working out? Hold on. There we go. I don't know why SuperJig name isn't showing, but like as I said, different layers of experience going on here, right? Gumin lacking in the overall experience from Exert. Some experience in his character, of course, but still plenty of room to improve. Whereas we got Jig now doing a little bit of random select, you know, understands what these characters' buns do, maybe some ways they can combine, but it's going to be his overall Exert knowledge that's going to carry him through this interesting random select pick. Oh, what a 5P anti-air, but this is going to be quite the mountain that Jig has to climb back up, right? To be able to steal this round from Gumin. All Gumin needs is that one hit, and he will do it. Two S counter, you know, 2S counter round start will always work. There's some options that can beat it, but it's just kind of strong. Backdash into the boom, not advised. But the damage build-up on the side of Jig is not ideal, right? The 2D trading into Alpha, or so Gamma Blade, giving Gumin the out here. Now running that pressure, YRC in. Gets the command grab. Let's see if he gets the wall pickup. Very nice, but unfortunately, 5D not getting the instant jump to JP. Blocks, Alpha Blade straight in, pushing him into the corner. Teleports in, and the burst from Jig to try and keep him there. Ooh, good throw. Let's see the mix. Falls down. Nice blocks and a good flash kick from Jig. RC to pick up a little bit off of it, but doesn't go into the falling special to be able to go in stance. Nice air tech. See, one more hit will do it. Chip damage. Oh, but caught pressing on the back stance now. Dumping into the super. Look at the hellfire damage. Instantly reversing the situation. There's both players one hit and unfortunately teleporting into the heavy boom. Tying up the rounds here. On start flash kick. Very cool. Nice blocks. But the fight, the back turn P, anti-air, and all this risk gauge counter hits building up to look at the damage. Ooh, Hail Mary super coming out from Jig here, and Gumin getting some sort of punish. The risk gauge, big build up, right? Look at the damage rate. Still, some of it being able to be utilized by Jig. Nice 5P. No further pickup. There we go. Surprise. Gamma Blade in. Nice gap closing here from Gumin, right? Dancing around all the projectiles and RC usage of Jig. Flash kicking the air teleport. Now baiting a response with the back turn. Goes for the YRC instead. Now flying in. Trying to fault this defense out. Not trying to die to Chip. The damage, not the character. Ooh. few more interactions to overhead. Oh my god, if he picked up from that, he might have been able to close it out. Tries the Gamma Blade, goes for another overhead, but the flash kick trading, clashing, and then blowing through because not utilizing another move. Trying to get another random select, and here we go. We get the chip mirror now. But because he did that, he had to swap seats, so now I have to swap the player titles. Luckily, the handy tool does that for me automatically. Now we get the chip mirror, which so in some situations can be painful. Of course, I like to believe that. Oh dear, danger time. Instant burst coming out from SuperJig. Not too interested to see how that danger time will play out. The 5P anti-air. A lot of damage coming out so far. Both players, I think, doing more avoiding than actually hitting each other. And there's a throw. Oh, what's going on? Okay. Ooh, tries to almost gets the pickup, but I think he just messed up the jump install. Now getting the clean mix. Gumin indeed showing that he does understand how to use Chip's tools a little better, you know, given that he does indeed play this character. Ooh, the Gamma Blade tries to run up for the pickup, but unfortunately he runs out of time. The follow-up on the Alpha Blade getting counter hit. Not expecting, he doesn't quite go for the pickup. But he is very close, one more hit. Ooh. 6K clashing with DP. Ooh. But gets the throw. Here we go, Gumin up around. Looking good on the board. Ooh, Beta Blade whiffing, and so does Gamma Blade, putting both players at a net neutral situation. That's in. Very cool. Kabuki. Yeah, look at the damage, look at the corner situation, trying to get the mix up, but unfortunately air dashes away, so giving Jig the opportunity to get out. Gamma Blade hitting. Tries to go for an interesting combo. Alpha Blade barely hitting. Full charge blitz shield, putting plus frames on both players trying to feel it, but gets the jump, the dust into from the command grab special from SuperJig and closes it out. Tying up the score here, both players now. 1-1. Jig, of course, going back. And we'll just swap the names again. And back to Leo. True RNG. And I expect it to go back and forth now. Well, given how the last game went for Jig on Leo, I expect another win, but also because of how close it was, it could also very much be Gumin's game. Shall see. Currently, damage stacking up very heavily in the favor of Jig. The life lead, but a nice 6HS. Just dropped the combo short, so unfortunately not going to add up to a whole lot more, right? Life deficit still in the way of Gumin. Both players are trying to use the specials, right? Play out this neutral bit. And these singleton hits, life tied up, meter even, burst gauge even. It doesn't get any closer than this. Oh, Gamma Blade, and there's the pickup. Knock him down, go for the mix-up. Unfortunately, you can't mix up flash kick. Surprise, surprise, trying to bait him out a little bit. Needs a few more hits, getting the chip damage in, backdashing away from the 2D. Presses 5P over his head a few times, baits the burst, but no punish. Let's see what Jig has cooked up to try and steal this round, or what Gumin has. It will be a run-up 6 speed. Close out round 1 of game 3. Oh, nice toss on the block, JD. The back turn, but the Gamma Blade, you cannot block. Maybe you can JD it in response. Nice attempt on the back dash, right? Trying to bait out something. Unfortunately, Gumin not doing anything. Gets the hit pressure regardless. Getting low out of the blitz shield, but now Jig with the back turn. Not getting it. These situations are going by way too fast. Nice back dash on the DP. Kind of builds up a little bit of damage. Good 2HS counter hit. No full extension. Runs up. Getting a lot of these stray hits in, right? It will slowly add up, but of course the one player who does have access to the longer combos and can maximize each hit that they acquire will close out this set a lot faster. Given that both of these players are on relative similar experience in terms of like the characters they're playing, it's not going to be either player that has access to the crazy combos, but Gumin does have access to those good reactions, as that air throw will close out game 3. And this is where we should be expecting the Slayer from Jig now that he is on elimination game. There it is. The gloves are off. The big boy pants are on. It's Slayer time. Time to lock the fuck in. That's a 5K easily closing up, but the 2D sweep catching the Danny step, baits the burst, but no punish, running the pressure. Jig trying to press his way out, right? Trying to use the Obaris, jumps out from the Helter Skelter, but with 6 speed in the air, leading to a mini extension. This is also a timeless matchup, right? Because like, on one hand, the one good counter hit that Jig is able to score on Slayer will instantly explode the chip. Almost to the point that any counter hit that a chip does suffer, they might want to instantly burst it. But I believe Jig is aware of that as he closes out round 1 with a dash up grab. Remember, chip dies to B-dot into regular dot. I hate that. I hate that that information exists out there. Players kind of training the way, you know, the damage build up from Gumin looking pretty good here, but of course, is dancing and playing with fire here. Just one good counter hit just like that will instantly close the life deficit, if not put the life deficit now in the way of Gumin. Will have to burst out. 6P counter hit into stun. Oh. Haiku time. Done. Can we get a dandy in chat, please? As we go 2-2 into game 5. But Gumin not slouching either, right? Like, these are indeed explosive Slayer classic combos. Gumin, if you can get a couple more of these stray hits in, right? Not overextend a little too much and get instantly blown up by Slayer. Well, that was actually a sick combo. So, do more of that. And you might actually be able to close out this last game. Nice, Gamma Blade. Looking pretty good. There's a counter hit. It's a easy little sweep in. Ooh, backdash. Both players gold bursting on each other, but Gumin coming out on top. OTGs him. Just look how close he is. Trying to deny him the dash up. Trying to deny him any crazy resets, but unfortunately gets thrown by Jig. He tries to dash out. Ooh, a few more trades, you know. Playing with fire here, right? Getting these trades in. Ooh, and there it is. Gumin is actually on set point here. I think Jig might have to lock the fuck in now. Real lock-in hours, because Gumin's going to go after Drans here. So he keeps these mix-ups going. Gets a nice little combo. Oh, I think he had the jump install buffer. Unfortunately, doesn't get the next hit. Does IB the Mappa, but straight... Oh my god, this is like the classic Slayer damage. Does get the throw, putting Slayer now in the corner. Let's see what kind of mix-up he's running. Gets the low in. Almost gets the full pickup, but punches off the tech. Sweep. It's late. Under pressure. Tries 6K. Almost 6 HS. Pretty close here. Goes low on the blitz tap, or blitz hold. Dances over the Gamma, but doesn't block the overhead. That should be kill, as both players going on set point view. Double Luigi. Slow shuriken beating out the 6P. Nice to get a little damage going. Big counter hits. Great beat, not a real combo, but the damage is real, so is this 2 HS counter hit. Almost gets the full extension. Jig looking pretty rough here. First coming up from Gumin, goes through the overhead, sets with the Gamma Blade. Of course, old IBs and the good block on the overhead. Put the 6P on the... Oh! Gets flung out of the corner. Lifeline given to Gumin here, but unfortunately gets thrown. Instantly tying up the health. Jig does have burst on deck, whereas Gumin will be close to his. He does have the meter advantage, and we'll have to get a lot more hits in. Starting with this, looking pretty good, but health almost tight, but that's the burst coming out. YRC, both players on equal meter. RC for the extension, and there we go. 3-2, SuperJig. That was looking real good. Nice, close game, of course. Jig conceding a lot of fun You know, try to keep the set lighthearted with the random selects, but even after locking into the Slayer, Gumin fighting for his life, right? Cornered animal. I don't know if that's a good way to put it, but definitely biting, right? You got this cornered cat or whatever whatever chip is. I guess an otter, considering Strive has a little pet, right? But they get ferocious in a very do or die situation, and Gumin really bearing the fangs, trying to fight for his life. Unfortunately, coming just short, but nevertheless making it to top 3. So congrats to Gumin, as we will now be heading over to our grand final set of Crisis Core on winner side versus SuperJig on the loser side. That means that Chris has to win only 1 set, whereas Jig is required to win 2, right? Reset off of the loser side into the reset grand finals and win that one. Close out the whole bracket. Oh, so Ocelot, does this count to your DDD scoreboard? Go into the game. Is that? Huh? We're still doing random selects and grands? Alright, well, Jig looking to have a little fun here, right? So let's talk about it. Kai versus Faust. 2 players of utilizing their long-range tools, right? Of course, I think Faust goes a little longer, but Kai definitely has the tools to force you to block on a lot of wake-up situations, right? The grinder wheels. But Chris not letting the disrespect slide. Running some really strong pressure and damage here, right? Taking a really fast round 1. He's looking to force the Slayer ASAP. So the Slayer not here to be played around for like a fool. I demand respect. Tries to run some strong damage. Already has half health, but off of SuperJig, but air throw versus the situation. A lot of far slashes coming up, but no full extension. So even though Chris may be getting hit here and there, the lack of combos doesn't really lead to a whole lot other than being pushed back to full speed. Which both characters kind of don't mind. The J2K, the double J2K, going his way over the far slash. Now getting the slow overhead, pushing him all the way to the corner. Let's see what he gets with the item toss. Poison will do a bit of unscaled damage and baits out the DP, taking it pretty fast. Game 1 here, 2 rounds. So, is it still random select? Yes, it is. As we now get SuperJig Ramlathon. He did talk about what his worst random select character was, so let's have a look at that real quick. Jacko, Pot, Dizzy, and Ram, so there we go. This is one of his worst. So I don't expect this one to also last too long, as Jig really, I don't know, likes to keep it on the edge here, right? Tries to keep it fun for everybody in his own way with the random selects. So I think it's on Chris here to really force the Slayer out of Jig ASAP, as he's looking very strong into all these random characters that, sure, they can use some long buns, get some hits in there, but the lack of knowledge on what they do will ultimately put Chris over the line, as the poison, just getting out of the combos, I think that's what it's called, but denying the super from Jig, as he gets another counted follow-up. That's the damage already half health, and the poison still ticking for unscaled damage. See, Blitz, War, overhead, look at the bomb, 2K, bomb off-screen, hits, and another quick 2 rounds from Chris. He says, put your Slayer on, come on. Get that Slayer out here, stop playing with me, fool. And there we go, goes back to room. During Cactus Select, here comes the Slayer. Let's see. I think, Jig is making it kind of difficult on himself, right? Putting extra hard mode on by he's effectively like conceding 2 games to Chris, now putting Chris 1 game away from winning the bracket, right? So Jig does have to close out 3 clean games on Slayer before I expect it to go into random select again in the reset. But so far, things are looking pretty crisp. Maybe he didn't want to play random for those first 2 games. There's the Mappa, instant burst coming out from Chris. Doesn't want the Slayer pressure, but gets the power bunker. Instantly tying up the life deficit. Now actually going into a life lead for Jig here. Gets the overhead, no full pickup. Nice counter hit. Another dust reset, and that's a stun. Maybe you heard me talking earlier. Jig Honkai confused. Overhead. Pushing Chris to the corner, but unfortunately doesn't space his Oki or time the meaties, giving Chris the out with the throw. There's YRC trying to run that neutral. On the Helter Skelter into the JD. A nice little air combo, but no knockdown because the foul's classic. Helter Skelter, let's see the mix-ups. A Jig pending classic, dash up either into the cross-up button or into the grab. Almost gets the full combo. And gives Chris one more out. So he flies in. Gold burst meter to instantly go for a door mix. So 2K burst from Jig, wants to close it out in this round. He'll play another. Ooh, almost gets the bomb combo. 2K is a low, so it hits right through the blitz shield. Closing up the life deficit here. He's slowly climbing this hill back. Catches the backdash. Oh, one more hit. Let's see what he can do with the RC meter. He still has that. And Jig, not too interested, flies straight in and gets that last throw he needs. Finally on the board in this grand final set as he gets his first game. Man, chef it up. Straight ahead. We got Mini Faust running in, but he J2Ks to get out of the corner, but just counter hit. Crosswise he'll getting the interesting hit property, but unfortunately gets bombed. First coming in, trying to maintain the pressure, keep in the corner, run that Slayer mix right, but dust for dust. Crisis Core comes out on top with a simple combo. That's on full screen throughout the paper bag, right? Keep that control, utilize those fouls. Good buttons. 2K to beat on Mappa Punch and stun, and that's Crisis Core on set point here. Jig's got to play a lot stronger. No more second chances at this point. Unless you can go into game 5. IB on the... It's late, but no punish from Chris. Jig get away with war crimes. Already set into half health. Nice. Air trade. 2K hitting. There's the bomb. It's the Oki. So a paper bomb. The way of Jig, but slowly being chipped away. Goes for the B dot, but goes right under far slash. Gets a simple punish, but that is indeed full burst away from Jig here. He is in a very dangerous position. A few more combos from RC. Gets the overhead. 5P going his way, and that's 3-1 for Crisis Core as he takes Zero Fundies online. Number 0.5 GG Exert REV2 bracket over SuperJig. Wow. That was an interesting conclusion. So, well played to everybody. You know, everybody worked really hard, played their best. I thoroughly enjoyed the show from everyone. Of course, it was a pleasure to host, and yeah, talk about what's coming up. So I might have mentioned it earlier, but this is indeed 0.5. So we're definitely looking to go for the first editions of our online brackets, which will indeed consist of Guilty Gear Exert and BlazBlue Sacred Fiction, both be played on different days. And to all of our recent Strive folks, right, we got Lackey working behind the scenes, working with him, try and set up some Strive brackets for y'all as well, right, in tandem. Working on a rotation amongst all the other Dutch locals as well as our own. So stay tuned for that. But for now, thanks everyone for participating. Wouldn't have been a bracket without all of you. Congratulations to Chris for winning, and thanks to all of you for tuning in. If you want anything extra coming up, we got Sonic Riders EU brackets. So if any of you are interested in that, That's happening at 8 p.m. today, so do tune in for that. I'm gonna be there, getting my ass washed. O2 real quick, but gotta shout out, gotta show some love for the EU riders. And until then, see you next time.